Hello there. Hope you are doing well. So here we have another missing sentence question, or you can say para-completion question, or you can say that sentence placement, right? And the direction for this question is nothing but there is a sentence missing in the paragraph below. Look at the paragraph and decide where option 1, 2, 3, or 4 the following sentence would best fit. Remember, it's a choice-based question, so having with a negative mark. So the sentence given here, next, think about who and what you give attention to. This is the sentence which we need to fit in the paragraph, any of the blank which is pointed here. So the paragraph begins with what? The idea is to arrive at a score that reflects your overall sense of security. Second, if someone is in a toxic relationship, right? For instance, where they feel fearful for their safety. No amount of security elsewhere can balance that. Although it can certainly help and become a strength to draw on. Then third, do you routinely put more energy into meeting someone else's needs than your own? And might you give too much attention to particular things such as social media or even bodily symptoms? Okay, so if you see that what the paragraph that tries to uh, assess the sense of security, the sense of security, and how paying attention to certain aspects of life can affect it. It moves from a, you can say that general sentence, right? It moves from sense of security to the specific of how attention impact, isn't it? So, and on the basis of that, the sentence is given. Now, let's see that each of the option and after that, the sentence given. Now, if you look at the first sentence, next think about who and what you give attention to. So here, obviously, it doesn't fit as it comes before introducing the idea of assessing attention in detail, isn't it? Because it is stated the idea is to arrive at a score that reflects your overall sense of security. So in that case, option one is not the um, place where the sentence would best fit. So similar to that second two. So this option is about what? This option is about balancing security, right? If someone is in a toxic relationship, for instance, where they feel fearful, safety, no amount of security elsewhere can balance that, although it can certainly help and become a strength to draw on. Now, in that case, option two is about balancing security in different aspects. So the given sentence would be out of the place here, right? Now, similar to that, if I go to the third one, the third blank is if we see that, next think about if someone is in a toxic relationship, for instance, where they feel fearful for their safety, no amount of security elsewhere can balance that, right? So, although it can certainly help and become a strength to draw on. Now, if I put this sentence here, next think about who and what you give attention to. So, obviously, so in that case, this particular option could be called as a perfect because it introduces the concept. It introduces what? The concept, right? So, concept of what? The concept of paying attention right before discussing how one might more on others' needs or other specific things, creating a logical flow here, isn't it? So, we can consider option three would be the best suitable answer here. But previous to that, we jump to the final answer. Let's look at the last one. Do you routinely put more energy into meeting someone else's need that than your own? No, okay. And might you give too much attention to particular things, so such as social media or even bodily symptoms? So in blank four, this option comes after discussing attention to others' needs and is less effective since the sentence, you can say, sentence should introduce the idea of attention before discussing its, you can say that, implications, right? So hence we can say option 3, that would be correct choice, because the sentence next think about what? Next think about who and what you give attention to fits best in option 3, as it logically leads into the discussion about whether you are focusing too much on others' needs compared to your own. So this placement maintains nothing but a clear progression from the general idea of security to the specific role of attention. Attention. So hence we can consider the answer should be option 4, right? So option 4 should be the answer here. Mm, sorry, option 3 will be the best answer here. Option 4 cannot be, because sentence cannot fit in the option 4. Uh, as far as we talk about that next thing about who and what you give attention to, so is a best fit in option 3. Um, so it's best option 3, as it logically leads into the, you can say, discussion about whether you are focusing too much on others needs compared to your own. So that's what, and this placement maintains a clear progression from the general idea um, to specific role of attention, right? Role of attention, isn't it? So on the basis of that, we can consider option 3 should be the most appropriate answer choice here, right? Option 1, 2, and 4. So the sentence cannot fit, right? Hence option 3 should be the answer. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you.